Hey there everyone, welcome back to, I probably lost track of it already, I don't know how well I've kept track of all the stuff, but it should be part 2 or video 2 of the Sora series, the Shard Bar series, the Cracken series. And I think I better do a little update before I get into it today. So, I'm hoping I'll figure out where I've listed everything in the previous videos, but the sound deadening on the interior and in the boot, all out now. That was kind of a lot of fun to do actually. It went pretty well. The dry ice just works amazing. I didn't think it was going to go as well as what it did, but yeah, the bits you put dry ice on just came right up. So yeah, pulled all that out. All here on the other side, up under the footwell a little, and on the tunnel, and there was a little bit in the boot. Weighed it all. About 10 kilos worth of sound deadening was in this car. It was just like, that's a lot. We'll probably end up putting in more sound deadening, but wait and see. But still, that's crazy to think how much that adds up just so quickly. So the sound deadening's all out. You can see the loom's kind of a big mess at the moment. I've done mostly my best to just rebuild it all, because it was just being a car that survived barely the 2000s. The loom's been hacked and spliced and molested to bits. It was pretty bad. And it not done well either. Like you can probably touch a loom and it can still look okay, but this loom was touched and not okay. And they've done weird stuff too. Like over there in that back corner there, it's because Toyota are meth heads. They've got this custom little motor and fuse set up for the fuel pump, but it's all been touched. But it's still the factory fuel pump in the tank, and all the wiring still runs to the same stuff basically. But that's been fucked with for some reason. Like, I don't know why, but it has. So the loom's pretty much all sorted. I hope. I'm going to probably end up eating my words when push comes to shove and I go to put this loom back in, but I've tried to label it so I can keep track of where everything goes. Should be able to bring it out, and then that moves it on to the fun part where it's as good as a stripped shell now, and we can start prepping it for paint. All the cars getting painted, interiors are getting painted, engine bays are getting painted, boots getting painted, under the cars getting painted, body sealed I should say, and of course the outside of the car is getting painted. So a lot of paint going on, so it's going to be a lot of prep work and quite a big overhaul really. But this is fun for me, like most of the time. Sometimes tedious sanding stuff is always tedious, but so I've got myself a beautiful little orbital sander, and I probably won't start in here quite yet, but I will get to it soon. But I can't go too crazy because we're still waiting on the over fenders to come, because as you can maybe see through there, that shows the outside of the car. So when I have to fill in when we cut to pull the original outside the body back to make room to put the wheel through so you've got height clearance, I need to fill that back in with metal and seal it all up so you're not getting water and road and dust and smoke into the cabin. So I was like, well, I'm not going to rush too hard on this until we got that, so I can do that, because I don't want to paint anything twice, because I paint the interior and then this still needs to be done over here to patch it up, and then I've got to prime that and paint that again. So I'll start the engine bay because that doesn't get affected by anything, and then I'll probably move to the interior, and the exterior will probably be the last thing done. But we'll make pretty good headway today, and it will be a lot of fun, I'm hoping. No.
Well, you want as close as I can?
A bit closer. Yeah.
Well, I thought we were getting rid of them anyway.
Yeah, you've got to still get your spanner in, or your socket.
Ah, gotcha.
Can you get it further into the jaw?
Nah, not really. There you go.
That's how you do it, folks. Correct way. That is actually in the Toyota manual.
Bro, anyone watching this is like, oh!
There you go. Bung that on it.
Oh!
Easy, mate. Look at that.
Yeah, now we've got to get it out of there.
Your pliers, mate.
Oh, never mind. Of course, I try to grab it with my fingers, nothing. The second I move it, it's like, yeah, no, you're right. Didn't really do shit.
Oh.
Worst design in history.
It is so bad.
Bucket for these.
No, I'll just get a little bag for that. Not that much.
That really just fucking round. Damn.
What are you doing?
Are we taking the booster off now?
Yeah, put your thing on it. The ratchet side.
Do you want me to eat shit out of your ratchet side, man?
What the
You know how
fuck?
fucking tight that is?
Oh, for fuck's sake, mate. I gave you one job. And you fucked it.
I didn't fuck shit. I'm trying to save your fucking tools. Stop it ended up like that other fucking one.
Tighten up the other one so it's got less pressure on that one.
I think you find it's because they're fucking rusted.
Mate, do what I say and then say against it.
Okay, yeah, but the problem is if I break your fucking ratchet spanner, you're going to be pissed too.
Well,
and you'll have a sook about that.
Why should you break it?
I'm doing it the right way so it doesn't. You're not meant to crack nuts with that. You know that, right? You're not meant to crack nuts with
You're
that.
probably tightening
Have that on
it,
film. He's retarded.
You're probably tightening it. I can't
Yikes. That gasket's been fucked for a very long time, I think. It's like, it doesn't exist there or there.
Yeah.
Damn. Grease on the inside looks okay though. Never know what could be. That could be the money making shot. Fucking eyes burning all day.
Oh.
Oh, 1913. Came out of the Ford Model T, mate.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No one Toyota fucking did. Dickheads.
Well, that gasket's good.
Yeah, it actually works in pretty good nick.
Dang. Another poorly strung in the time continuum placed update here for you. I got the loom out. I'll show you it here. It's a lot of it. Sadly, because my wiring skills just aren't up to par, I'm going to be putting most of that back in, despite we really won't be using that much of it. There's a little bit that's been deleted, but I probably should spend the time and learn a bit more and go back through it and delete most of garbage, because it's quite a advanced car for its time, which it actually was. But also Toyota like overcomplicating stuff, so they're good at that. But there's a lot of stuff we won't be using in there anymore, and there's a bit to do with the gearbox and all the electric seats and all that stuff. Despite it's meant to be a GT car for us, it can still be a nice car to drive, but it just won't quite have those luxuries. It's going to have sliding seats and won't properly have aircon and stuff like that. But it's still going to have up-down mirrors and indicators and all that basic stuff, just not the more complicated. But yeah, there's a lot in there that we won't be using, but I'm just doing my best to save everything there so I can put it all back in the right spot and not stuff it up and the car will still work. Also, I'll really quickly touch upon, I got the windscreen out with Connor a few weeks ago. It's wasn't a great process. I was kind of wanting to invest in some tools and we'd rip out all the glass and use those tools in future ones, such as this thing, which is kind of like cuts in between the silicone and stuff of the windscreen and the A-pillar. But I don't know if there's better tools out there, probably would be, but we ended up breaking most of the tools. And it was quite a shit fight, but we did the windscreen first, knowing windscreens almost definitely break when you pull them out. So we're like, we'll do that one because they can be a lot easier replacing the toughened glass and the rest of the car. It was quite an uphill battle. We got there. I didn't really take any footage of it, annoyingly, but the windscreen did come out. But we were like, we'll make the call, we'll get proper glass guys to do the rest of the windows. So we had a crack at it. If it really came to it, we might be able to get the other glass out, but we'll outsource that reluctantly to a little bit, but then in the long run it's like it's a lot easier not to do it yourself. So yeah, that bit of glass is out, the rest will come out shortly.
Yeah, I don't know how you'd ever get one of these out. Fucking. See if we can lift it up enough to. Go in there. I can see the whole way through, so I don't know why the fuck it ain't pulling.
Anyone want to buy a windscreen? Still mint.
Mate, fuck them. I'm gonna make sure I'm pulled the right way.
Do you want some gloves?
No. Windshield smash. Just hit with a fucking hammer and pull the cunt through.
You do it too fast and start kicking it.
Why the fuck would it go in, man?
I think that Camaro was the only one they didn't use silicone on.
I don't know, two dudes kicking shit out of a front windscreen, I think it would pop it out.
You think?
Yeah, guarantee. You want to try?
Maybe. Oh, we got it. You got it.
Fucking hell.
I think you obviously got that whole top corner up.
Yeah, it does. The whole thing moves. I have no clue how the fuck we're going to do that top, though. Because it's got this, like, trim piece.
Yeah, we've got to somehow get that off. I can't wait to convert this thing to rubber. Like, I hope we can...
Oh, I went too far. Shit, there you go. Oh, it stinks.
Smell-o-vision. Not bad.
Mint.
Not bad, mate. I'll give you props for that idea.
Talked about it on the forums, so what am I meant to do?
Forums.
Well, that's the thing. I've been scouring the forums trying to figure out motherfuckers taking out front windscreens. Nobody said shit. Can you pull it? Pull. Damn, that's mincing it. Oh, I think it's fucked. She's fucked. Cooked. Oh, yeah, no, don't pull it anymore. You got pliers in there? Cut the fucking thing. It did okay until we got to that corner, and then it was like, Oh, there's only like one strand left. Fucking snap. How's it still not let go?
Oh,
Here, I'll hold it. You're right.
oh, it's breaking in that corner now. There might be enough lean, I might be able to cut that a bit more though. Oh, my thing's not even there anymore. Oh. I can cut that now. Feel like silicone bit around the middle. Well, hey. Now
You said that like we did a good job.
That's mint, man. Oh, that was my back. Oh,
You good?
jeez.
Alright.
You want to get down? I got it.
Getting too old to do that shit.
Oh yeah, you got 0 gloves. It's cool.
Hold on to that.
Once again, the car one.
I wonder if we gotta keep that.
Oh, I kind of don't want it because I think I kind of broke it, eh?
Are you hiding evidence now, mate?
My word.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking glass, man.
My word.
Oh, look what you have in your gloves. I just rip it.
I got a boo-boo. I'm thinking I'll probably cut here, save the arm, so I can, I don't know, get a hook and be a pirate or something like that. A lot of glass everywhere. I'm surprised we went this long without having an injury, honestly, so not too bad. Windscreen's out, look at that. Took a bit of time, cost a bit of blood, broke a few tools, but you know, would I do it again? Purely because I'm a bit of a cheapskate, maybe, yeah. What's up, everyone? Lost track of it again, another little update. Glass is out of the saw completely now. We had the windscreen out a little while ago, and Connor and I did that one ourselves because we knew it would break anyway, so it's like, ah, well. Bit of a battle. I might have talked about some of this before, I've lost track now, but the rear glass is out, rear quarters, rear window, and the quarter on the other side. All came out in one piece, which is great, and the idea of it completely was to save them all and not have them broken and having to search for a new one. So seems like they have been out before previously in some part of their life. No idea when or where, no point trying to figure that out, but it explains why they were kind of tricky to get out anyway. Here's the glass, all out, rear window, rear quarters. Can you see the tint? Really, really crap tint. Really crap. But that's okay. We'll work around that. We'll pull the tint off. Probably the best time to do it is now. Clean up in around all the back windows and stuff. Put new tint on. Should be really good. Complete bare shell. Glass is out. Sound deadening's out. All the interior is out. No extra panels on it anyway. Granted, there's a little bit of stuff in the boot, but the boot's as empty as it can get. A bit of sound deadening was out of there. All the fuel lines are off it, all the subframes are off it. She is not too bad now. She's pretty light for a Zora, yeah. So yeah, that's all good. We're putting stuff in from here pretty much. Still waiting on these goddamn over fenders and stuff, but I've still got stuff to progress with the bay, and the stuff under the car can keep going. So we've still got work to do. And it's cooled up the glass out there. It's just a nice step in the right direction at least. So yeah, from now on, stuff's going on the car. No more coming off.